Hello everybody and welcome to another Cybernetics TV production. I'm your host Insane Rabbi. Joining me is Nasa of the XTV staff. How you doing, Nasa?
Doing great.
Alright, this is game 2, NVIDIA GosuCup Finals, Adelscott versus Insolence. Adelscott is up 1-0, and let's get this thing underway. So, in the replay, 5 seconds as always for those of you with the live cast, those of you also following along, just doing the audio only stuff. 5 seconds in replay as always. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. So, we do have Insolence spawning in the top right as the green Protoss. We have Adelscott spawning in the bottom left as the orange Protoss. Unlike Lost Temple, this is only a 2-player map, although, just like last game, very close positions. So, Nasa, how do you think both players are going to play on a map like Steps of War?
I figure both of them are probably going to open up 2-gate. I don't know how quick they're going to scout. I don't really know my PvP too well, but I wouldn't think scouting very early would be that efficient here. I could be wrong.
And
He's
just as you're
making,
saying, scouting early is probably not going to be efficient. We do see Insolence scouting. He did this last game as well. Maybe he's just used to scouting after Pylon. I'd actually have to agree with you. And look at this. Adelscott checking for all sorts of in-base proxies. And he's actually going to go ahead. He's going to scout early. Maybe the point of scouting is some double check that they are going to gate. Maybe you don't want to make sure you get, you know, 9 Pylon, 9 gate, double Chrono Boost Zealots, something like that. But, yeah, we do see a gateway going down for Insolence, and the question is he going to fully wall off? I doubt it. I don't think he's going to. I think he's just going to keep that as a one matrix, is it called? Choke. But, yeah, I mean, maybe on a map like this, you just want to double check and be absolutely certain that, you know, you're not getting cheesed, you're not getting, you know, double 9 gated or even double 12 gated is a pretty early build.
Or proxy even.
Right. But yeah, I mean, you really can't harass too much in the PvP matchup. You're not going to really kill any of these probes. It's not like an SCV that's building a building, so we do see Insolence just doing some work on that pylon. Maybe he's going to be able to come in later with some zealots or something and take that thing out. It is down to 80 shield. It is regenning though, and it regens really fast. So I take it back. That thing's gonna be at 200 very shortly here. We do see a core going down for Adelscott. So,
that is some really quick core going down with all that gateway
right.
and Nexus. He hasn't built a second pylon yet even.
Right. So he's looking probably to just go quick 2-gate stalkers. That actually looks exactly like what he's gonna be doing. Adelscott needs to build a pylon though. And bringing out, oh god, some Gunther, the you touch my tra-la-la, although in this case he's asking Insolence not to touch his tra-la-la. And for those of you that don't know who Gunther is, wake up, because you need to go out and research the tra-la-la song from Gunther. It is amazing. We do have a lot of probes being pulled by Adelscott here. Zealot already in the base of Insolence. 2 probes going down, and it looks as though Chrono Boosted Stalkers are coming out, but at what cost? Too little, too late kind of deal here. We do see a good surround by the probes on the Zealots, but it's just 1-gate Zealots just stringling in to an extent are doing some serious work. And let's take a look at the Harvester count. We have 18 Harvesters for Insolence. We have 15 for Adelscott, so he's a little bit behind. But with these 2-gate Stalkers now, I don't know. Now I got to put the advantage way in the favor of Adelscott. He's going to be able to come in here and do some serious work, but without the probe line to constantly mining, he just doesn't have the gas or the minerals to constantly reinforce with more stalkers. We do see a second gateway going down for Insolence now. Warp gate should be researched. Yes, it is. Second gas going down. And here we go. Stalker micro coming out by Adelscott. He took a little bit of damage. That one stalker against him is doing some work. The one zealot in front, kind of the meat shield, just trying to force these stalkers back. And great play by Insolence, good defense there. And it looks as though both players are pretty much going to even out here, both sitting at 18 Harvesters, and both sitting on 2 gateways as of right now. Warp Gate is a little bit in favor of Insolence here, who is still chrono boosting probes. And we do see a 3rd gateway going down for Insolence. The question is, alright, we have Sentries and Zealots. So, yeah, pretty standard play coming out from both players. Anything to note here, Nasa?
Well, I kind of like Orange's Orange's building production a little better, because if he gets attacked, then he's gonna be able to have a better concave on the top of the ramp. Whereas Insolence here. If he gets attacked, you know, he can't get his stalkers fully surrounding that ramp. So, I don't know. I think it's... I feel like it's pretty even right now, but I give green the advantage a little bit.
Sounds good. And we do have, as I said, a third gateway being finished for Insolence and a robo facility going down right now. We did have a forge, which is kind of interesting to me. I don't believe there's any really one base +1 timing attacks or anything like that. Maybe he's scared of Dark Templar. He saw the early Zealots. He only saw one Stalker. He's playing blind right now. He might be looking... Yeah, there's the Photon Cannon on one base. The question is, what tech? Oh, here it is. +1 attack coming in. So, a charge build like that with a +1 timing attack, I don't really know what's on the mind of Adelscott right now, but it does look as though an Observer's coming out for Insolence right now, so he's going to be good against Dark Templar. He's not going to be playing blind either. He's going to be able to go right into his opponent's base as long as he doesn't lose that